Hey friends, welcome to another video. My name is Deborah. For those that don't know me, I am an artist from Sydney, Australia, and I have two online stores where I sell my art on prints and stickers and other stationery items. And if you've been following along, you'll know that I'm currently preparing for my first ever Artist Alley event, and I am super duper excited for it. I'm hoping that 2025 has been kind to you so far. I cannot believe that we are in the middle of January already. It feels like it's just flown by. And that's a little bit worrying because we are only 11 days away from Kaiga Convention, which is the event that I'll be vending at. So Kaiga Convention is holding a Twilight Artist Alley on the 24th and 25th of January. There's also going to be over 400 artists there, which is absolutely crazy. I don't think I've ever visited an artist alley with that many artists before, but I'm super duper excited to also just meet new people and just get to see how this Artist Alley tabling experience goes for me and if I like it or not. So this is actually part 4 of a video series where I've been covering my preparation of the event from start to finish. So in part 1 through 3 we pretty much decided on how we were going to do our build, and we practiced building it and figured out where our items were going to go. We made signs for pricing and decorations and stuff. And in this part of the series, we are now going to be focusing on making products. I will be vending under Abracadeborah, which is also my artist name, just restocking items that I think would be popular at this event. So before we get started, and yes, I know this is a very long intro already, I have 3 things I want to address. Firstly, you can see I'm using a new mic, so hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully the audio is better. I apologize if it's not. I'm still kind of learning how to use it, and this is going to be my first time recording a video with it. Secondly, I've got some exciting news. A few days ago, I got the good news that I've been accepted into another art market, which will be in May. So still like 5 months away. I will give more updates as it gets closer, but I'm really excited for that. And thirdly, I just want to, this is like totally irrelevant to my art, but we decided to finally get a cat, and he is so cute. His name is Teddy, and we've had him for just over a week now. He's been adjusting really well here. He's still a kitten, so I'm not letting him into the studio at the moment. In saying all that, I definitely feel like 2025 has been very positive so far. I know it's only like the 2nd or 3rd week of January, but I feel like there has been so many changes and so many good things already coming our way, and I really hope that, you know, this is a good sign that the rest of the year is also going to be amazing. But yeah, enough rambling, let's get into work today. So we're actually going to start just by counting inventory and seeing what needs to be restocked. I've got all the stickers in these little bags, and I'm just going to be counting them. You know, I have, I think, over 70 sticker designs with both stores combined, but I'm going to definitely be focusing on more of the fan art stickers and original art from Abracadeborah instead of the Honey Mustard Club, which is my other store, because I think that it fits the target audience of this event better. So here are all of the Abracadeborah sticker designs. As you can see, a lot of it is fan art, although there is some original art here as well. I'm definitely missing a few designs that are out of stock, so this is not actually all of them. I think there are an extra maybe 4 or 5 that I need to print. And everything in these bags is the Honey Mustard Club designs. You know, if you think about it, this is a kind of like a kawaii pop culture kind of demographic, so fan art is definitely going to be more popular than my original art. And judging from the online sales I've had over the past year or 2, I definitely know which designs are more popular than the others. Unfortunately, a lot of my original designs don't sell very well. It's easier to sell fan art when there's already established fandoms. I also just haven't really been advertising very well, but it definitely makes it easier to decide what I want to restock and what I don't want to restock.
모르겠지만 사랑한 그것만큼만 keep it up, keep it 어떤 말로 표현할 수 있을까 어떤 마음으로 널 전할 수 있을까 멀리 가진 않겠지만 우린 또 볼 수 있겠지만 사랑한 수많은 계절만큼만 꽤나 머뭇거렸었지.
Hey friends, it's been about I think 4 or 5 hours now and I am not even close to finishing the restock. I have done about 2 sticker sets, so I still have 5 to go through. I think I need a break because it is really warm in this room. I'm also just feeling kind of restless, which is a little bit weird because usually when I restock stickers or start printing them, I kind of get into autopilot mode and I become really productive, but today just doesn't seem to be that kind of day. So this first number I have on the left hand side is how much I had on hand, and then the second number on the right hand side is how much I've restocked by, and I've just done this one as well. I decided not to restock these designs because honestly I don't think I've ever sold a single one of these, which is a shame because I think it's really cool. It's actually this print, except I've just taken parts of it and turned them into stickers. I haven't reprinted a lot of these. If I have time, I'll print more of these, but I think that this is not a very high priority. These little stickers on the side are going to be freebies that I'm going to be putting in with every order. So it's not just these stickers specifically, but I've also been printing other ones. This is actually a design from the Honey Mustard Club, but I think it's so cute. Just little geese. And the little ducky bag one. These are about, I think, 1.5 to 2 inches. So I'm apparently out of sticker paper, which kind of sucks, but that's totally okay. Tonight I'm going to be ordering some off of Amazon and we can continue printing in a few days. My current sticker paper I actually get from a different supplier, but I've been looking into changing just because I don't really know how I feel about it. I feel like it's good, but there could possibly be better quality ones out there. So I'm going to go ahead and try a different brand. Of course, I'm going to look at all the reviews and everything and just fingers crossed that it'll work for me. This will be the 3rd time that I'm changing suppliers for glossy sticker paper. And I think that just comes with being a small business that is trying to make items in-house. You kind of just have to experiment with all the different kinds of paper and supplies and everything until you find the right one. Tomorrow I will still be doing some printing. I have other sticker paper and other products that I want to print. So tonight I'm going to be working on finishing up some designs for tomorrow, and I will see you tomorrow where we will be printing sticker sheets. Hey friends, it's Tuesday now. It is already 11:30 a.m. I actually stayed up pretty late last night. I think I stayed up till 2, but I was pretty much drawing until 1 a.m. a little bit after that. So I had a little bit of a sleep in this morning and I feel ready to work. Today we're going to be focusing on making more products. I ordered some more glossy sticker paper last night, so that should be arriving sometime today. But instead of doing that, we're going to be making sticker sheets, and I'm really excited because I like making sticker sheets, although I will admit that when I first made sticker sheets, it was really hard to get them right. Another really hot day today, so I've just left the door open, really hoping that the AC will drift into this room and just cool me down a little bit. I get really grumpy from the heat and I really don't want that to happen again today. Here are all the sticker sheets I have so far. These are all from the Honey Mustard Club. However, I do have 4 designs that I want to be printing today that will be exclusively for Abracadabra because they are fan art sticker sheets. I think sticker sheets are actually my bestseller currently on the Honey Mustard Club, and I kind of understand why. I really love sticker sheets. I just love the way they look as well. And we're going to be making more of these because I'm pretty low on stock. Last week I also made a reel showing how I decorated my D&D character sheet with one of my sticker sheets, and I really enjoyed it. I definitely want to make more reels and advertise these more. So this is the paper I used to make the sticker sheets that I showed earlier. I've got this premium matte sticker paper, and I've also got some premium vinyl sticker paper, which I've only used once. At first glance, I think that they look pretty similar, especially because of the packaging, but they're quite different. This one feels and acts more like paper, so you can actually write on it. And I went for a paper like this because I wanted these sticker sheets to be more for like journaling reasons, paper goods kind of reasons, and different from, you know, like glossy stickers, which are meant to be more resistant. This sticker paper is matte, and I want to make the Abracadabra sticker sheets from this one. It's matte white, but it's also vinyl, so I think it might be a little bit more durable than the paper one. So here's a stack of all of the Honey Mustard Club stickers that I've printed today, in addition to the ones I already had. So just a restock, I have written down the numbers on little post-it of each sticker sheet and how many I have. I do notice that when I print sticker sheets on my Cricut, I need to calibrate it more often, and I think that's just because there's more room for error, because if you think about it, the Cricut has to be super precise in where it cuts, because it's cutting like all these tiny shapes out, as opposed to when you're just making a like die cut sticker and it's really big, and you know, it's less noticeable when the cut is not perfectly centered. It's such a satisfying stack to just like thumb through like this. It's 5 p.m. now. I am still sweaty and tired, but we're gonna continue. This is the paper that I'll be using to print out the rest of the sticker sheets. I showed it earlier. As I mentioned, it's a different material, but it's still matte sticker sheets. What's really nice actually is that on the back of this pack, it actually tells you what the preferred like Cricut settings and stuff are. I'm going to be starting out with testing those settings first. In my experience of sticker making, I know that when I test a new material, I end up wasting a lot of ink. So I'm going to approach this just by first testing the pressure that's needed, and then afterwards I'm going to do a color test. So the next day I ended up cutting stickers all day, starting with the new sticker sheets I tested last night. I was pretty locked in, so I didn't vlog a whole lot, plus I'm sure you guys are already bored of seeing my Cricut and printer at this point. I was able to test out the new matte sticker paper, and as with every time I try a new material, there are a few things I had to relearn just to make sure that the paper worked with all the machines and processes. Some initial thoughts. This paper has a nice texture even without any laminate, however it releases a lot of dust when it's cut. It was fairly easy to work with, though I did have to increase the saturation on some of my art to make the colours pop more. I also experienced some slight black ink smudging at the bottom of the sheets, however this may have been a printer issue and not necessarily just the paper. I had to change 3 cartridges on this day, but thankfully I didn't run out of ink this time. I always also try to multitask while I'm printing stickers, so I ended up cleaning a little and cutting out more freebie stickers. Trying out the new glossy sticker paper for my die cut stickers, I experienced a lot of hurdles trying to get it to work. I will say that the new paper feels higher quality than my old sticker paper, however it's also harder to work with in my opinion. I had a very hard time getting my Cricut to read the registration marks. I tried doubling up on matte tape over the lines, adding matte tape over the sensor light, closing the Cricut lid, and finally turning off the lights in the room. Turning off the lights finally made it work, although it is kind of inconvenient that I have to turn them off every time it's scanning. I also used a different way to add laminate because the first time I did it my normal way, it ended up with a lot of air bubbles. What's interesting about this material though is that all of the bubbles seem to disappear after a while without any intervention. So stickers that I B graded looked perfectly fine after a while, even though they had bubbles when I first inspected them. Compared to my old sticker paper, this paper is glossier and has a more reflective tint, making the colours more reflective of the environment, if that makes sense. Like if it's under warm lighting, the colours look kind of warm. It's also stickier, thinner, and more flexible, which are all good things in my opinion. My old sticker paper was definitely stiffer and less adhesive. So at the moment I'm quite happy with the switch of this new material, and I'm going to continue using it moving forward. If you're curious about it, you can also find links to it and more things I use in the video description below. Hey friends, it is Saturday today, and usually I try not to work on Saturdays, but I just felt like I didn't finish everything that I wanted to finish this week, so I just spent some time doing that today. I think as we lead up to the event, I am getting more and more anxious and a little bit nervous, so it is very typical of me to try and do as much as possible right up to the event, so I think that next week is going to be very stressful for me, but that's totally okay, and I'm still very, very excited for the event. Anyway, I just wanted to catch you guys up on a few things. On Thursday and Friday, I was pretty much just making content. I started working on my catalogue for Kaiga convention, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out, but it's not completely finished. It took me such a long time to try and figure out how I wanted to design it. I'm not a graphic designer, but I had a lot of fun making it. The organisers also released the floor plan for the event. I think it was on Wednesday. And I've already made a post about it on my socials, so you can go check that out if you want, but I'm going to be at the back of the hall, so I feel like that's a little bit intimidating. I'm just worried that there's not going to be a lot of foot traffic there, and especially because there are so many artists and so many tables. So yeah, I'm just trying to promote myself as much as I can so that people will actually be bothered to come all the way at the back, especially after seeing all these other amazing artists and booths and stuff, you know. I feel like a lot of people won't have as much money by the time they get to the back. I also want to just talk about the manufactured items that I have coming. So I ordered more prints from Moo, and I manufactured a few more items from Vogue Race. My Moo items were actually supposed to arrive on Friday, but there is a delay from UPS and they're going to be arriving on like Monday, I hope. And my Vogue Race items, I have absolutely no idea where they are. Quite frankly, I'm a little bit sad because I'm not sure if I'll be able to get them before the event. According to the tracking information, it was shipped out on the 23rd of December, I think it was. The last update I have is that it is returned, and that notification was on the 9th of January. I've been checking the mailbox just in case, but it hasn't turned up. If anything, I guess I can put the items in my online store or maybe just save it for the next event. But yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. Fingers are still crossed that I'll be able to get all my items. This is also the reason why I haven't been able to finish my catalogue. If they don't arrive by, I think, next Wednesday, I'm just gonna post the catalogue regardless. Anyway, those are the updates I have for you guys at the moment. I'm sure next week is gonna be really hectic as I do final touches and last minute things and practice putting up the build and taking it down and timing myself and all that. So definitely look forward to that. I just want to say thank you for watching, especially if you're a new follower or a new subscriber. Thank you so much for taking the time out to check out my videos and check out my art and stuff. I really, really appreciate it. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.